This podcast is brought to you by our Anime Addicts community. If you want to support the podcast, become an Anime Addict, and get up to 8 exclusive podcasts per month just for you, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/AAAPodcast, and get yourself hooked up with a lot of extra content, and you'll be helping out the podcast as well. And now it's time to start the show.
Get ready! You're about to listen to the Anime Addicts Anonymous Podcast. Make your anime addiction worse at AAAPodcast.com. And now, here are your anime addicts.
Welcome back to the podcast, episode 838. By God, of the Anime Addicts Anonymous Podcast. Where has Mitsuki been? Where has he been?
Where's he going?
Where is he going? All over the country. Tortured for work. New baby. Everything. But I'm in the house, and I'm joined by Caroline. She jumps in. She says, "What's up? I'm here." How you doing, Caroline?
I'm doing pretty good. We have a full house today, don't we, Mitz?
We sure do. To my right, we have my wife,
Hello.
Pancake,
Hello,
and a baby.
the shrimp himself.
Pancake cannot be on camera because inappropriate things are happening. So, and we also have Lady Emery. Lady Emery, the ghost of Lady Emery. Wow, welcome back to the podcast. How are you?
I'm great. I got to see a quick snap of my baby as well. This is a joined podcast baby, and so I'm feeling great and good. And well, the reason I'm here is because a certain doctor just hit me up and called me in.
The doctor
here today
called
too.
you in.
Yeah, the doctor.
Me?
I got. Yeah,
The doctor is in
the doctor's in.
here with facts and logic, which everyone's going to love, and it's not going to cause pain and injury to anybody.
We don't like facts and logic, Raggedy. All right.
I just had a quick thought.
Wow.
Since basically all of you guys have babies, I'm now thinking of the future and how we're going to have, like, you know, I was like Boruto Next Generation. We're going to have AA Podcast Next Generation. Sign them up, Mitsuki. Put them on the schedule for like
got it.
15 years from now.
Yep, that's right. 2033 baby cast. Oh, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we got cause it's America. Fuck yeah. We got the America flavored monster. It's my new favorite. It's delicious. And Pancake. She's still drinking orange because she's very, very, very steady Eddie with the orange. All right. Well, we're here to make your anime addiction worse. You can follow us live on YouTube and Twitch Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern. If you want to follow the podcast, give us a like and subscribe to the show. Come join our Discord. We have an anime club over at AAADiscord.com every Wednesday at 9 p.m.
Every
Eastern.
other Wednesday.
Well, by God, it should be every Wednesday.
You can show up every Wednesday if you want.
Sure. I don't know if anybody's gonna be there, but
Okay, so
you can start.
so what is the next date of the illustrious anime club, and what will you be watching?
Yes, so we'll be getting back together August 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern. We will be having a Ghibli themed meeting, a watch party, and we're gonna be watching Porco Rosso together.
Oh my gosh, we should try to make that now that our son is sleep trained.
Who made that? Who made that based decision? You mean it wasn't Howl's Moving Castle again for like the? You know.
Well, we put it up to a vote, and Porco Rosso won. So
That's amazing.
But Howl's was on the list, but as well as many other.
Porco Rosso
good
beat
Ghibli
Howl's
films.
Moving Castle.
Yeah,
How is this? What world is
pretty
this?
handedly, I think.
What planet am I on? Okay.
Well,
all
if
right.
you, I mean, if you
It
shot,
helps that
if
the
you thought,
anime club is filled with guys and not a lot of girls in love with Hal.
well, I was gonna say, if you thought Hal should have won, you should join the Discord and join the club, and then vote and make Mitsugi miserable.
Please join the club.
If you guys ever do Howl's Moving Castle, I think it should be like a movie versus book club because the book beats the shit out of the movie.
100%. And it's a series.
I think that came up
it's
in
a series
discussion last time we were in Anime Club. Because we were discussing the poll, and somebody said, like, oh, yeah, the book, way different than the movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Miyazaki said the movie would have been like 3 or 4 hours long, and he couldn't do that.
We're going to move on, but real quick, I'm just going to drop the hot nugget that Porco Rosso is objectively a better movie than Howl's Moving Castle, pretty much in every way. So I'm just going to throw that out there. So
I don't know. Howl's Moving Castle, the music still slaps. I
Didn't
still
they-
love that.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
The music is so
But didn't
good.
they cut like half that book?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay. All right, we're moving on. Okay. Today on the podcast, Baka Trivia Part 2. Baka and Trivia. Baka Toll Trivia Part 2, where Mitsugi will again reveal that he is indeed an utter imbecile who has watched 1,000 anime and has retained nothing. Therefore, wasting my life. So, we're going to prove this again. Raggedy's going to help us along as he smiles mischievously. And all the girls that are here, all 3 of them, they're all going to try to tow Mitsuki across his dead ass across the finish line. And at the end of the day, it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure Shrimper has more anime knowledge than you at this point.
And then
Today, we're going to be doing impressions.
Impression time, believe it!
we're doing impressions. It's the Ghost in the Shell redo, I guess it is. I don't know what the hell to call this. Black Torch, the saga of Tanya the Evil after a diabolical amount of time. What is it, like 10 years, 12 years, something. Yanni Neko, everyone's favorite. We'll get to that. The World is Dancing, The Elusive Samurai Season 2, and Jadugur, A Witch's Life in Mongol, which is a really fucked up title. All right. Do any of you smartasses have anything you want to say for yourselves before we get started?
I'm saving it for later.
That's pretty much what I expected.
Oh, 大ニュースです. It's time for big news of the week.
All right. Well, we have some stuff for you here today. I thought, Mitz has been gone for a while, so I'm just going to pull some smart-ass news stories out of Japan that you guys might like to hear because Japan is indeed a fun place, and some of you haven't been there. So we're going to learn about Japan today. So Japanese convenience store Family Mart has released Japanese convenience store flavor fried chicken. So for those of you that don't know, Pancake's had it. There is a chicken. There's a link in the chat if you want to see it.
It's like a chicken cutlet type deal that comes in a bag.
I was gonna post the video and stuff for you guys that are watching live, but I don't think my internet can handle it today. It's not working too well, so I decided not to. But it's basically like a fried chicken patty, breaded, that you get from Family Mart. And this is indeed, it has been announced, the new flavor is called Famima, which is the shortened word, because we all know that Japan shortens everything, is the shortened name for Family Mart. So indeed, the new chicken flavor is Family Mart flavor. Interesting.
Wow.
What does that taste like?
Oh, indeed, I'm so happy you asked me. I'm so happy. So refreshing spiciness thanks to the yuzu kosho, a spicy chili paste made with yuzu citrus fruit, which then transitions to its mellow phase of mayonnaise.
Which we all know is going to be Kewpie.
It could be Kewpie mayo.
That's the most Japanese thing I've
Wait,
ever heard.
wait.
This, like, oh, there's more?
There's
There's
more!
a whole family. There's a whole family in there.
Then, the final phase, its final form. The Family Mart is still keeping under wraps what the flavor is, but it only hints that it's spicy and, quote, that flavor you know, which symbolizes Japan. And if you click on the article and you scroll down, there's actually a graph that demonstrates the amount of time while you're eating it that it takes for each flavor to hit your palate. So, very interesting. So, yes, very interesting. For those of you that are watching live.
Am I on Food Wars? Am I also going to lose my clothes when I eat this thing?
You might.
I don't know if convenience store food can be so good it will do that.
There's only one way to find out.
I just posted a
Like,
link.
We go to Japan, we go to
and
Family
go
Mart.
Family Mart.
All right, so Pancakes had this before. I think, would you guys eat the Family Chicky Family Mart flavor?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Sure. Damn right you would.
Yeah.
We gotta try it when we go.
This monster's
Seems
so
like
good.
an easy choice.
All right, next up on the slate, climbing season officially opens for Japan's Mount Hiyoriyama. That's a tough word to say. The shortest mountain in the country. Climbing season officially began on Sunday, July 5th. A ceremony took place in the city of Sendai's Miyagino ward to declare that Mount Hiyoriyama officially was open to climbers. People shouted with much excitement. When I made it to the top, the view was amazing. I think I have a video here. Isn't it English? You guys might. Oh, well, first you had to listen to a PlayStation ad. You guys may not be able to hear the video, but people that are watching live should be able to hear it.
100 people from inside and outside the prefecture participated in Yamadera, heading for Hayama from a farm in Nakano 10, about 1 kilometer away. Hiyoriyama, located in the Miyagi district of Sendai City, was certified as the lowest mountain in Japan with a mark of 3 meters in a survey conducted by the National Land Agency in 2014. Participants climbed the 6 steps to the summit and celebrated their ascent together. We did it!
So this mountain was marked by the Geospatial Information Authority of Japan at a height of 10 feet, or roughly 3 meters.
That's the goofiest shit I've ever heard in my life.
So, in fact, there's a picture of it, and I'll show it to you, Pancake. For those you watch, for the rest of you, just click the link. This is the mountain right here.
Shut up.
That's it right there. Yep. It's got it's got 6 steps that lead you to the summit.
It's a grower, not a shower.
Why?
Indeed. So there's one trail.
I love that for them.
Believe it or not, there's only one trail to the top. It can be completed in roughly 6 steps, and this ceremony was attended by 150 people, 50 more than last year.
It's growing in popularity. I love that they even had like little flags and stuff with them for this.
But Japan is so cute.
Up, like pamphlets as if they went to a visitor center to go to this mountain.
That's crazy.
Very cute.
Can you even?
It's kind of giving that whole world's biggest pencil ceremony in Minnesota.
Hey, you're from Minnesota, Emery, aren't you?
Hey.
Say something to yourself.
Don't knock the pencil ceremony.
I will never knock it. I'm just saying it's giving a similar feeling.
Yes, to explain to people, for some reason, I don't even remember where, but in Minneapolis, there's a giant pencil, and they sharpen it every year, and they've turned this into an event, and you can buy like pencil heads and a bunch of pencils, and people freak out about this thing. It's up there, not quite Minnesota State Fair level, but it is very popular event now.
We need to go.
It's eventually, though, going to not be the biggest pencil if they keep sharpening it.
I'll just let you guys in on a little something. They're not actually sharpening the pencil. It's not really a pencil.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to go to this. It seems like a good time.
All right. Control yourselves, because I have one more news story for you.
Oh, God. I'll hold my pants.
A donut and sugar-loving bear in Japan is breaking into homes, checking fridges for sweet snacks. There has been
me. I'm the bear.
Same.
There are photos of this bear, and by God, it does look like Caroline. That's really, really weird. Okay. So there have been a rash of bears boldly entering human community spaces. There have been at least 10 incidents of a bear breaking into homes in the town of Shizuku-ishi, Iwate Prefecture, which I think is North Japan. I'm not 100% sure. So for example, in Shizuku-ishi, resident Kiyoshi Yamauchi says the bear has broken into his house no fewer than 5 times. It initially
locks, man.
It initially sampled some pickles and cat food that had been intended for Yamauchi's feline pet. But the bear showed strong preferences for things like kirinto, a kind of crunchy Japanese cracker flavored with brown sugar, and also vanilla cream style sandwich cookies.
Me too, buddy.
I agree. But the bear didn't stop there. He also broke into a wagashi, a traditional Japanese confection shop, where it managed to open up a refrigerator and then ate all of the donuts that it found inside of the shop. Then it also has made repeat visits to a home resident of Yuta Matsubara, where it has enjoyed sweet-smelling powdered milk, finally, the strongest display of persistence by this bear, I do believe, has come out of one of Matsubara's elderly relatives who lives nearby, whose home the bear broke into twice in one day, coming all the way into the kitchen and ransacking the fridge in its entirety.
So okay, I'm starting to believe that they just don't close their doors and lock them.
Yeah.
And there's a photo and there's videos, so you can watch the videos online if you look up the story. So
my thing is how long until they make this bear a symbol for this area?
And then no one can hurt the bear.
Yeah. It's like
it'll be like the deer in Nara. Instead, it's just this holy bear
but you
in this
not
area.
Feed this bear.
They're gonna make like a statue of the bear, like with donuts, and then they're gonna start selling T-shirts. It's gonna be a whole thing.
All right, let's hear it. Which of my 3 news stories was your favorite? Pancake.
I like the mountain because it's just so ridiculous.
Caroline, which one was your favorite?
Yeah, I like the mountain too. The mountain.
Raggedy.
Give me that bear.
Well, the bear. And Emery, which one's your favorite?
The chicken. The idea
of goodness.
Of the flavor of like, I think it was Raggedy saying it tastes like family. I think that just sold it. Of like, yeah, tastes like family.
Honestly, I think this should have been a good, the bad, and the moe here.
Ooh. We could have pulled that shit out. Oh my goodness. Do I have that drop on here?
Okay, so I think the chicken would have been the good. The bear would have been the bad, and the mountain would have been in the moe.
Oh, for sure.
Especially with like, I was gonna say Eurocamp. Yeah, it's get an anime made about that, and it will be so moe.
I don't think you have that drop.
Are we moving on to Raggedy here?
I was looking for the drop for that, but I can't find it.
I hear you. I see you just violently swiping through. Put it in post.
All right,
my
Raggedy.
news is less news and more nonsense. Basically, Mushoku Tensei is back, and every time Mushoku Tensei is back, there's controversy and online flack and whatnot. So there was an article from Kotaku that I put in here that is just titled "Please Stop Recommending Mushoku Tensei."
No.
Basically, just talking about how it's highly controversial. There are also allegations of review bombing of the most recent season because it has, for individual episode scores, dipped to new lows of like 6 point something for episode 4, largely driven by 1 and 2 star reviews. That being said, it's still the highest rated Jobless Reincarnation season out of all of the 5. Yeah, out of the 5 seasons, it is still the highest rated by a lot. So people are still watching it and enjoying it. I have my thoughts about the show, which I will save for if we eventually do dive into season 3.
I think we have to. I mean, we're watching it week to week, so might as well all get together and do a little circle jerk with Rudius.
I'm just going to say it. The review bombing is not working. It's the second highest rated show of the season with an 8.8. And
it's only second? I thought it was highest.
No, the Bleach anime is higher.
Oh, the Bleach anime.
Damn right it is.
That's right.
Damn right it is.
But I mean,
good content's rated higher? Crazy.
So, I just don't understand why people are such pussies. Like, honestly, like, get over it. Like, and why do people even... Look, all right, soapbox time. What is this soundboard doing?
He's looking for the music.
Or a literal soapbox.
I'm not gonna play the ranting music. I just don't know why people even watch anime. Like, anime has been horrendously offensive in pretty much every single capacity for 40 years. Then all of a sudden we these like Gen Z people coming off their high horse and they're like, oh my god, Rudius is like a baby that grabbed his mom's tit and then he like had an inner monologue about from like his old self. Like, get the fuck over it. Like, we've been like raping and murdering and pillaging and blowing people's heads off and pulling out organs and eating babies and Devilman and all this shit for 40 years, and we're just gonna go, oh my god, Rudius has panties in his shrine. Like, literally, just stop watching anime if you can't handle it. I'm so tired of it. Was that too much?
No, I mean, no. I think we should say, I agree with Raggedy. I think we should have a full discussion on this show. Just because I get some of the... Because sometimes I'm watching the show and I'm enjoying it, and then it just does something, and I'm like, why did you do that? Why are we here right now?
Look, I think that the whole, like, He's gonna have like 5 wives by the end of this anime, probably. And do I think that's a little odd the way they handle it? It's a little. You say 3?
Well, I mean, he's got to get his Charmander, his Bulbasaur, and his Squirtle.
Well, Eris is gonna come back for sure.
They're all color coded.
Yeah, she's gonna come back for sure, and etc. But
where's his Pikachu? We need.
That's what I was going to say. Where's Pikachu?
Pikachu's in his pants.
Okay.
I just don't think it's that offensive. I don't think it's that offensive. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't know.
Oh, my complaints have nothing to do with how offensive it is.
This is like
writing problems.
I know, but people just piss me off. And this is like back to like Shield Hero. Like, oh my God, Raptalia was in slavery. Like, and I don't get it. Why are we so angry about things like this? It's not that big a deal. It's not that important. It's just an anime. Just a stupid anime. You know? Like, I don't know. Like, oh my God. In The Witch in Mongol, she was bought out of slavery. But wait, no one screamed and bitched about it.
Yeah, there's reasons for that.
I think it's taken a little bit more seriously than
I think
these
that
other shows.
We can move on.
I think this is a great segue into getting angry and pedantic about anime for our main topic.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to fight me? No one's going to fight me. No one's going to fight me about this?
Well, it doesn't matter how hard we fight. You know, we will never change an opinion. We know that.
I just don't think it's okay.
I'm saving it for the main topic we do later.
We don't.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is. Yeah.
All right. I just will finish with saying that I think that Kotaku should not write articles saying please stop recommending Mushoku Tensei. It makes you sound like you watched anime starting in like 2018.
I agree.
Get the fuck over it. Go watch Wicked City and come back and tell me about that. So yeah. Okay. Now should I embarrass myself? Again?
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Welcome back. I've changed my background. The Game Master background is back on because we are playing another round of Baka and Trivia. Come in the correction. Everyone here has played before. And I think everyone has won before back when I was doing this.
Me?
Yes, your name is listed still in the Discord. So now we're gonna have some fun with it. So for the listeners who maybe missed the first game or who didn't play on the Discord when I was doing this, the way this game works is I have a series of statements, incorrect statements, and it is our players' jobs to buzz in and tell me what I have said that is incorrect. They must precede all of their answers with the phrase Baka to let me know what a dumb idiot I am, and if they do not say that, well, then they don't get the points, and those are basically the only 2 rules. There's really not much else to the game.
Oh, okay. So we had to say Baka, and then you're going to tell us the things that's wrong.
You're going to tell me the thing that's wrong, ideally.
We'll see.
That is how the game works.
Do we need to open up the game board link? Or is that just for you?
The game board link in the show notes is for the viewers and listeners who want to actually come and look and read at the game board I've put together. It will be there for posterity's sake. So
I love reading at games boards. It's my favorite.
Joins the Patreon and you have access to it. We're going to start with our first question. I will read it out loud, and then once I'm done reading, you are allowed to buzz in early. Once I'm done reading, I will show it so that way we don't have any cheaters. The first question's about Monster. Johann Liebert is the titular monster and main antagonist of the Monster series. Johann possesses a genius-level intellect and is fluent in German, French, Japanese, and Latin. At the age of 15, he started and operated an underground bank and is capable of detecting lies and performing perfect cold readings. He is also a master... Mitsuki has bugged it.
Baka, I don't believe he started a bank at 15. I don't recall that at all.
He most certainly did start a bank at the age of 15. Moving on.
Do we lose points if we get...
No. There's no penalty.
No, but like he doesn't get to buzz in now until the rest of us have buzzed.
Johann is also a master of disguise, having once impersonated his sister, Nina Fortner.
Damn.
Caroline has buzzed in.
The list of languages that you rattled off, I don't think that's 100% accurate. Oh, sorry, Baka! I don't think he knows all those languages.
Do you want to take a guess at which one is
Can
incorrect?
Can you rattle off the languages
You should
again?
be able to. You should be able to see it now.
It's on the screen now.
Oh.
In the stream share. It is German, French, Japanese, and Latin.
I don't think he knows Latin.
He does no Latin. Emery, can you swipe it? Can you steal the point?
Baka, he doesn't know Japanese.
That's correct. He does not know
and it's
Japanese.
funny because the series is in Japanese, so it's hilarious.
There is no indication anywhere in the series that he actually speaks Japanese, as it takes place, of course, in Europe. Emery, swiping the point from Caroline.
I thought the main investigator was Japanese, so he had to know Japanese.
Swiping the point like Swiper.
The next question. The Stars of 4Kids Sing the National Anthem is an animated short that aired on 4Kids TV way back in the day, which features characters from various 4Kids shows singing the national anthem of the United States of America. The Star-Spangled Banner featured characters including Usopp from One Piece, Bloom from the Winx Club, Ichigo from Bleach, Ryu from Shaman King, and Knuckles from Sonic X. Caroline.
Baka, I don't think Winx Club was a 4Kids show.
Winx Club was indeed a 4Kids show. Mitsuki.
Baka, Ichigo from Bleach was not included.
That's correct.
Oh yeah, my god!
That was
Adult Swim.
Oh, they're going fucking crazy for me. What?
There was an Ichigo, but it was just the Ichigo from Tokyo Mew Mew.
Oh, I remember that show.
Yep. Tokyo Mew Mew is the fucking shit, bro.
Goes to Mitsugi. All right. Our next question is about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my gosh, we just rewatched this whole thing, and we're so ready.
The 10 Shadows technique is an inherited technique of the Zenin clan that allows the user to summon 10 different Shikigami that draw inspiration from the 10 sacred treasures of Shinto. Each has a symbol on its body representing a treasure. These include Divine Dog's 2 symbols, Jewel of Turning Back on the Road and Jewel of Plenty, Round Deer's Jewel of Resurrection, and Rabbit Escape's Cloth of Various Things. Instead of a symbol, Maharaga instead has his wheel, which represents the Wheel of Misfortune. Or sorry, the Wheel of Fortune, not Misfortune.
Damn.
I misspoke. So, do you know Jujutsu Kaisen or do you know Shintoism? Mitsuki.
Baka, the Wheel of Fortune is a tarot card.
I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is a tarot card. Or are you saying that that's what's incorrect here?
I'm saying that is what's incorrect.
You are right. Do you know what the actual treasure is?
I do not know. I just know that the Wheel of Fortune is a tarot card.
If someone can tell me exactly what the treasure is, I will give you the point instead. Caroline.
Baka, is it his swords?
No, it's a wheel. It's a wheel.
I'm right.
Oh.
You're closer than Mitz at least. Emery, you want to give it a shot?
Oh, goody. Baka, it represents the mirror of Amaterasu.
Better guess, but also wrong.
Okay.
I will call it. Mitsugi will get the point.
Oh my god.
Maharaga's wheel represents the sword of that's 8 hands long, as implied by his full name, the 8-handled sword, Divergent Sila Divine General Maharaga. So it was there in his name the whole time.
I just pulled that out of my ass. Okay. That one really didn't feel too good when it came out of my ass, honestly. I'll just let you know. So
I just didn't quite understand the question.
Does anything feel good coming out of your ass, Mitsugi?
Yes.
Usually.
Yes, things do sometimes, yeah.
Next question, relevant for today's impressions. In modern era Tokyo, an unnamed Japanese businessman is reincarnated by God as Tanya the Gerashov. What a name. In an alternative reality, Germany. This World War I era country has a powerful military with mages at its forefront. Tanya decides to refer to God as Being X, and while a former atheist, Tanya is now a believer and thus prays to Being X before using her magic tool, the Elenium Type 95 Operation Orb. Oops. Almost gave away the answer.
Pancake definitely doesn't know this. Anybody else?
Emery.
I'm taking a stab. I've not seen this. Baka. It is. Hold on. It is not an unnamed Japanese businessman. It is the reincarnation of actually Hitler.
You were thinking of Petals of Reincarnation.
Yeah.
It was wrong.
All right, that's fine. I'm trying here. I'm trying something.
Baka, Tanya does not now believe in God.
That's correct.
That
Tanya does not believe in God.
I am crushing. What is happening? I stole the brain cell from Emery. She goes, I have the brain cell today. And I went and I took that brain cell. It's my monster, actually. Wait a second.
Alrighty. We're now going to move on to a special kind of question called an OQA, or original question about anime, similar to an OVA. These are a little longer, a little bit different, and players, I'm going to need you to get ready with your buzzers, because I'm going to need you to type in your answers for this, because it'll make my life easier and the game move a little faster. Yes, you're going to type in your answer and then buzz when it is time for that. This is This or That, Pokemon or Prescription Drug. I'm going to give you a name, and you're going to tell me, is it a Pokemon or a drug?
Wait a second. So on the website, there's a line that says optional. Type to send text
answer.
Yep, there.
Does it get entered to you as when I hit the buzzer?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can type it in ahead of time. Not that you need to, because we're going to go through these pretty quickly. First one, Vibrava, Pokemon or drug? Perfect. So it does actually work, which is nice. I like that it works. Emery, we are waiting on you.
It says I buzzed. I pushed it.
All right. It's not showing, so tell me what yours is, please.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, as well as Myth said Pokemon, Caroline and Pancake said drug, and it is a Pokemon's.
Yeah.
No. Really?
It's a Pokemon's. Next, Altaria. Is this coming to you from Nintendo, or is it coming to you from Bayer? Right, we have 3 Pokemon and 1 drug. The drug is from Emery. Everyone else gets it right, though, because it is a Pokemon's.
Finally got a point on the board.
Next up, Aeon.
Aeon?
Aeon. All right. Pancake is the only one who gets it right. It's a drug.
Nice. No.
All right. Next up, Geodon.
Oh, come on.
Where's Geodon coming from?
If that's a drug, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Is this Pfizer, or is this Gen 5? Everyone said Pokemon. It's a drug.
It's a drug?
It's a drug.
What does that treat? Nerdism?
I don't know.
Come on, you're a doctor.
Tranquil.
What?
What?
The next drug, or Pokemon, is Tranquil.
What is it? Tranquil.
With 2 L's. Is this sleepy time medicine, or is this a sleepy time Pokemon?
Either way, I could use it.
All right. Emery admits for Pokemon, Pancake Caroline for drug. It's a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Emery! High five! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop!
He's a cute little bird guy.
He is cute.
Crestor. Pokemon drug or Secret Digimon?
What?
I'm making a face at you, Raggedy. I know this one.
It's a drug.
Yeah, it is.
High cholesterol, and everyone got that one
does.
right. It do be doing that.
It do be doing that.
Qvar. It's great. I love this game. All right. Emery and Pancake said drug, and they're correct.
Oh god.
This is toy. Pancake, Mitz, and M sitting at 4 correct each. Caroline, you're hanging in there.
Don't say it.
Last one to break the tie. Matang. Pokemon or drug? You all got it right. It's a Pokemon. So that point is shared across the board with everyone but Caroline. I'm sorry.
Oh, Caroline. It's okay. It's okay.
Quick score check in. Pancake 1, Emery 2, Mitsugi 4 points. Caroline's just here for the vibes.
Wow, I like how Vibrava looks so cool.
Vibrava's pretty cool.
I like it.
All
Wow.
right, back to our normally scheduled questions. Besides its gender-bending antics, Ranma Half is also known for its myriad of wacky fighting styles. The show features martial arts dining, the way of the empty hand, good old days martial arts calligraphy, bathhouse fu, and way of the noisy thief. Finally, there is anything goes martial arts, which is the style favored by main character Ranma Saotome. Lots of wacky kung fu antics. Mitsugi is searching his brain cells.
Searching my soundboard. Baka, I don't recall a fighting style of martial arts dining. I think that's fake.
There is indeed martial arts dining.
Ow.
It involves a lot of eating. The main villain for that is very French.
Must
He goes,
have
oui,
gone.
oui.
Maybe we didn't get to that yet in the remake.
No. You haven't gotten to a lot of these in the remake. Anyone else? Doesn't hurt to take a guess.
I mean, I've never
Henry.
seen Ranma, so...
I'm going to go for a really weird one. Baka, that's not Ranma's last name.
I appreciate.
I just wanted to do something out of the box, man. I just want to try something.
Ranma's last name. Caroline.
Baka. Bathhouse food doesn't exist. I don't know.
It does indeed exist. Pancake.
Baka, good old days martial arts is not one.
Good old days martial arts is one. It's a bunch of old people playing with.
Oh my
toys.
god, we don't know Ranma very well, guys.
I've seen 50 fucking episodes.
You also don't know real life because the answer is the way of the empty hand, which is just karate. It's just the English name for karate. So. Yeah.
Oh, trick question. Okay, smart man.
They're all trick questions. It's the point of the game.
That's why I guessed the last name. I thought you were being super
pedantic. All right, moving on. Dungeon Meshi may be known for its various edible monsters, but there are also many non-monster races that populate the world. Beyond humans like Laos and Shuro, there are ogres like Tade, kobolds like Kuro, and gnomes like Holm. Perhaps most interesting are the beast men, like Itsuzumi, as these are not naturally occurring, but are artificially created by merging someone's soul with a beast's soul.
Holy shit.
Lots of races, mythological, fantastical races.
Wow.
Dungeon Mesh is a good show. Season 2's coming out.
Yeah, but I don't recall this shit.
Year.
No one knows.
Caroline.
Oh.
Yeah. Baka, I'm just going to guess that beastmen are not made by merging someone's soul with a beast's soul.
That is how they are made. Emery.
Baka, Holm is not a gnome.
Holm
is a... What?
Holm the gnome is not a gnome?
No.
It rhymes.
It does.
You shouldn't have gone with that. It rhymes.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyone else want to take a stab, or am I just going to clear the board? He's thinking about it.
I'm going to buzz in. I'm buzzing in.
Okay. Mitsugi's buzzed in.
Baka, there are no non-monster races?
There are non-monster races.
Well, why'd you say that and then you listed like 19 monster races?
So this is, you found it, technically, sort of. So yeah, this was the tricky pedantic question. Technically, they're all humans, because Laos and Shura are tall men. Humans encompass tall men, half-wits, elves, ogres, dwarves, gnomes, and ancients. Basically, everything that's not a monster is a human in Dungeon Meshi.
Oh my
You're not getting
god.
the point, so you don't have
That's really...
Is that rude?
It's rude. It's pretty rude.
All right, speaking of rude, Apothecary Diaries. Set in Imperial China, the Apothecary Diaries follows Mao Mao, a clever young herbalist kidnapped and sold into service in the Rear Palace. The Rear Palace is overseen by Jinshi, who serves as the head eunuch. Mama was raised by her great-uncle and former court physician Luomen in the Pleasure District, but her actual parents are Lacan, a military tactician with facial blindness, and Feng Shan, a high-ranking courtesan who passed away due to contracting syphilis. Caroline.
Baka. Feng Shan was not a high-ranking courtesan. She was a prostitute.
She was a prostitute, but she is also a high-ranking courtesan.
Oh, wait. But I had a second thing, if I could.
You know what? I will let you have.
She's so polite. How can you say no?
She's like the Apothecary Diaries, like.
That's why I'm. Go for it.
Okay. It's not set in Imperial China.
That is correct.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna give you the point, but do you know where it's set?
It's in. I can't remember what the country is called, but it's a fantasy country that it takes influence from Chinese imperial court.
It is the fictional country of Li. In fact, you get told at the beginning of every episode that this is not real. None of this is real. None of the places are real. None of the people are real.
Yeah, I should have realized that she was a high-ranking courtesan. I forgot.
Guess the fake. This is gonna be okay.
Yes, we're moving on to another OPA. Guess the fake anime titles edition. When we're basically gonna go in turn and until we find the. I'll give you a bunch of anime titles. One of them's fake. You're gonna buzz in and tell me which one is the wrong one. Whoever gets it gets the point. Fingers on the buzzer. Here we go. Which of these is not real?
I'm waiting for him. Oh, we have to look at the screen?
Yeah, look at the screen. I'm not reading them off.
Oh.
There's so many of them. I'll read some for listeners. We have Butt Attack Punisher Girl Gautaman, Livestock Complacency, ? My girlfriend is a faithful virgin bitch. World End, what do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? I me! ! Strawberry eggs. I want you to make a disgusted face and show me your underwear. Man Girl! ! Death Billiards and Blade Dance of Elementalers?
This is fucking hard.
Yeah, you really scraped the bottom of Mal to find these titles.
Just buzz in and start guessing. Pancake.
I me! Strawberry eggs.
That is a real anime.
Why?
I've seen part of that.
I want you to make a disgusted face and show me your underwear.
That is also a real anime.
Oh my god.
Emery.
Man Girl, like Man Bear.
Also a real anime.
All right, I'm the only one that's left.
And then we'll circle back through the order. So Mitz.
Livestock Complacency.
That is the fake anime title.
Oh my god!
The fuck?
That was going to be my second guess.
Mitz will be running away with
He is just crushing us.
I me! Strawberry eggs? What the fuck?
I've been taking creatine lately.
That's why. That's
my
the
brain's
only reason
like,
why.
You know that meme that has all the different pictures of the brain, and it's like, this is like Mitz's brain when he sees Moe, and then this is my brain when I see like regular anime, and then this is my brain when I see a cigarette smoking Kakro shit in a toilet. It's like all lit up and like firing off. That's where I am right now. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And Roy in the chat, I appreciate you saying he didn't say Baka. With the original anime questions, you don't need to say Baka. So he still gets the point.
Good. You're good.
Roy,
I don't think any of us said Baka.
For this, you don't. No,
Roy, whose side are you on?
Not yours, apparently.
Not mine. Are we back to Baka, though?
We're back to yes, we're back to Baka.
Yeah, we're now back to Baka.
All right.
My brain hurts.
Chainsaw Man time.
Oh, here comes Pancake.
Denji grew up poor due to debts accrued by his father with the Yakuza. This led him to selling his right eye.
Sorry, Raggedy, my buzzer is still saying buzzed, so it is not reset.
That's weird.
Thank you. Okay, please, thank you, if you don't mind starting again.
Okay. Denji grew up poor due to debts accrued by his father with the Yakuza. This led him to selling his right eye, his testicle, and a kidney. It's also why he became a devil hunter. After Denji dies, Pochita, the chainsaw devil, becomes his heart, giving him jagged teeth and a cord in the middle of his chest. Caroline.
Baka. I think Denji already had jagged teeth.
Denji already had disgusting jagged teeth.
Yeah, he did.
Because he was broke.
I thought you guys were going to take away the Chainsaw Man one.
I was going for the testicle. I thought it was the testicle.
Well, I paused at that. I was like, was it his right eye? Was it his left eye?
That's very funny. I was trying to think. I thought he went into demon hunting not for the money's sake, but just because he really wanted to touch a boob. So I was like,
no, he was.
You don't remember him getting hunted down by the Yakuza and murdered?
Yeah, him
I
and
remember that
Pochita
part.
were hunting devils before he became a devil hunter.
Yeah.
But
All right.
yeah, he already had gross teeth.
So gross. All right. For the opening of Ghibli Park, the Studio Ghibli theme park, there was a commercial made featuring Cat Bus being ridden by Totoro, Mai, No Face, Otori-sama, and the Radish Spirit. The commercial was produced by Hayao Miyazaki himself and was narrated by other Ghibli co-founder Toshio Suzuki. Mitsuki.
Baka, I don't believe Toshio Suzuki would ever narrate something.
And you would be wrong.
Damn.
Emery.
Baka, I don't think Miyazaki would produce a commercial.
He did.
Wow, good for him.
Pancake.
Baka, the Radish Spirit was not on the Cat Bus.
The Radish Spirit was indeed there.
Weird. Okay.
Caroline.
Baka, Otori-sama was not on the Cat Bus.
Otori-sama was indeed there.
Oh my god. Now what do we do? We're all wrong.
I'm going to cycle it one more time.
Oh my lord.
If anyone wants to try again. Emery.
Baka, No Face wasn't on the Cat Bus.
You guys are all tickling me pink. No Face was indeed there. Caroline.
Baka, May wasn't on the Cat Bus.
May was also indeed there.
Is it just not going to be the Cat Bus? Is it like literally just like the subway instead?
Baka, it wasn't a Cat Bus.
It wasn't a Cat Bus.
What was it?
It was a cat train.
Damn it. God,
Train?
Did we see this train?
Oh my God.
Did we see it on billboards and shit?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Cat train.
That point was for you. That
I love how after you got it wrong.
Train.
Oh no. What it was. That was, I like how you fully gift wrap that answer. All right. Next question. We got two more of these left. In Shield Hero Season 2, even after losing her status and being exposed as a liar, Malty Melremark is allowed to remain part of the Spear Hero Motoyasu's party. Her slave crest was even transferred, so the pact was now with Motoyasu. Malty joined the Spear Hero during the Calmira Archipelago bonus event and was present during the fourth wave of Calamity, although she did very little to help.
Holy shit.
And my buzzer is stuck again. So
Okay, I'm going to reset it. Caroline, you were first. You can buzz in again. All right, Caroline.
Baka, I don't think she had a slave crest, did she?
She most certainly did. Yeah, that's they use that to compel her to tell the truth. It's like a whole thing. Emery.
Wow.
Baka, that's not Malty's last name. Is this a last name?
Ooh, you know what? I'm feeling generous today, and I want this to be somewhat competitive. I'm going to give you the point. That technically is not Malty's last name, because at this point in the series, her name was just Bitch.
That's what I thought.
Officially, legally, it was just Bitch.
Damn.
You know, as much as I popped off about Shield Hero earlier, that anime sucks so much balls. I don't fucking know. I don't watch this shit.
We've come full
What a
circle.
180.
Season 1 of Shield Hero was okay, and then season 2 was just like, what? And then how did that thing get 4 seasons so far? What the fuck?
5 seasons. Caroline, this one's tailor-made for you.
Oh, don't say that. I'm going to get it wrong.
The Raikage is the Kage of Kumogakure, which was founded by the first Raikage in the land of... in the land of lightning. Throughout Kumogakure's history, every Raikage has been given the name A, like the letter. Additionally, each of the first 4 Raikage has a tag team partner named B, who was responsible for defending the Raikage and bringing out his full power.
Is this Naruto?
It is.
This is Naruto.
Yeah, this is.
Come on,
And I heard
Pancake.
the shrimp had answered, so I gotta respect the buzzing.
He actually got it right. Point to the shrimp.
Yeah, point to the shrimp. Brine point.
Not my fault that you guys can't speak baby. You don't know the answer. It comes with the second kid, is when you learn to speak baby.
Okay.
Pancake, you've seen all of Naruto twice, and you don't know this?
I kind of... The Land of the Lightning's kind of boring. That whole thing is really boring. The only good part is Killer Bee. That's it.
All right. Emery.
Because Pancake had mentioned Killer Bee, I'm going to say Baka, that the partner is actually named A, and the Raikage is given B.
No, it's the opposite.
Okay.
Thank God that was wrong, because that was gonna be the biggest nerd alert drop of all time. Goodness.
Would have been.
You
but
saved yourself.
His name is Killer Bee. That's literally all I was going off of. But yeah, this is a wordy one.
I really cannot figure out what's wrong here.
Well, since I'm giving my points, is that the correct Kage village? Like, is that
Pancake?
Oh man, the shrimp got it
You
again.
buzzed
I
in?
am so impressed.
I know.
How do you buzz in, but then you don't have an answer?
I do. I thought about it.
Boom, boom,
You know what?
She's resetting.
There is a semantic typo in here.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I should have fixed.
Do I need to make the text
Additionally,
bigger
each
so
of
you can
the
read it, old lady?
Next, not additionally each of the first four. It's additionally each of the next four Raikage, because that implies that the first Raikage had
Oh my God.
B. It's each of the next. So I apologize.
It does not bring out Baka. It doesn't bring out the Raikage's full power. It's just for
That's
defending.
the purpose of it. Whether it does it or not is a different problem.
Okay.
All right, we don't know it. We don't know it, Raggedy.
Yeah, so I tried to help you guys out by telling you where I maybe made a little oopsie goops. The fifth Raikage is Darui, and for some reason that just stops the AB format entirely. They just give up on it.
Okay.
No real reason. I don't know if we have enough time to do the next OQA because it takes a little bit of time. So let's move real quick to the last question.
Oh, you're skipping this one?
You want to do it? We can do it.
Yeah, I want to fucking
It's a fun one. All right, it's a fun one.
Yeah, I
it's
hate fun.
Yeah, well, okay. Drop the ban hammer. Speaking of hating fun. A bunch of anime get banned for all sorts of reasons. You guys are going to have to this one you're going to have to write down somewhere, wherever you want to do it, just to make it easier. Here's a bunch of anime. What country did they get banned in?
Oh my God.
Each one is one country. Take your guesses. Don't think about it too long or too hard.
Wait.
Okay,
So
sorry. Walk that through
list
me.
of shows.
Yeah,
List of
yeah.
shows.
What am I?
8 shows. Okay. What country was it banned in?
Do we have to
We have
enter?
to do one for each show.
One for each show. Whoever gets the most correct gets the point.
I'm not prepared. I don't have anything to write down.
Oh my God. Nothing at all. Devastating.
Nothing at all.
No buzzing to do. I will run through the list for the listeners at home. We have Tokyo Ghoul, High School DxD, Pokemon, Kinnikuman, Kite, Fate Kaliid, Linear, Prisma, Ilya, Record of Ragnarok, and Kodomo no Jikan. I'll even give you a few of the reasons why these have been banned, just to help fill the time.
Wait, so sorry, we have to write down the country?
Just the country.
And each
One
of them
country.
have a different country? Or are they, some of them, the same
They
country?
each have a different country.
Holy shit.
So wait a second. So the same
I'm just going
country.
to start rattling off random countries.
So the same country doesn't appear twice.
Correct.
Oh shit.
You can duplicate your answer to try to, cheese some points. But yes, they only appear once. So a few
what are
of
the
the reasons these have been, I'll list them off, not telling you which one's which. There's pedophilia. There's good Nazi character. There's child pornography. Also another one for child pornography.
Jesus.
There's one for depictions of Shiva. That one should make it a little easier. There's gambling. There's sexually exploiting minors. There's a lot of that on this list here, and cannibalism, which I mean, it's kind of obvious which one is cannibalism. It's Pokemon. Pokemon's the cannibalism.
I'm gonna make a suggestion that we read the answers but skip the question.
Well, yeah, we're just gonna go through the. Yeah.
Okay. I just think it's gonna take a long time.
I'm having difficulties here.
All right.
Wait, so are we actually going to go through with the answers, or do we have to play this question?
You want to skip it? You can skip it.
Yeah, I wrote a few down, but I didn't finish it.
Just read them. Just read them off. I want to know the answer.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll see if I got any of them right, just for funsies.
Everyone score themselves and let me know how you did. So Tokyo Ghoul was banned in China for cannibalism.
I knew it.
Knew it.
Yes, I got it. Yes. Yeah, got that one.
High School DxD was New Zealand for sexually exploiting minors.
Oh.
Pokemon was Saudi Arabia for gambling.
God, that was the wrong one.
Kinnikuman
the wrong one down.
Was France for having a good Nazi character. Kite was in Norway for child pornography. The Fate one was in Russia for child pornography. Record of Ragnarok was in India for depictions of the god Shiva. And Kodomo no Jikan is banned in the U.S. for pedophilia.
I got two of them.
I got one.
Yeah, me too.
All right, point to M and Caroline.
I got one also. But I put China for all of them because I didn't know. I just knew something was gonna be China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did get one. All right.
I put Record of Ragnarok India, but I put it because I thought Gandhi was the fighting figure.
Gandhi does appear. Anyway. Finally, the last question, as always, is the Anime Addicts Anonymous question. Not only where we fight for glory, but also, listen, this is the thing we're on, the thing we do. How well do you know it? Right now, Pancake has 2 points, Caroline has 3 points, Emery has 4 points, and Mitz has 5 points. So there is a chance for a tie at least. The question is...
My buzzer didn't reset. I
just hit it again. I, the Raggedy Doctor, am now coming up on 2 years of being a host for this podcast, but have appeared on many episodes before my first official episode as host on episode 746 when we reviewed Gushing Over Magical Girls, prior to joining as a Emery.
Baka, you didn't join on Gushing Over Magical Girls. I joined on Gushing Over Magical Girls.
What review was my first review?
Are you serious? Okay, I don't remember what your first review was.
If no one gets it, I will give you the point.
Okay.
You take a stab?
No, I can't remember what else came out that time.
Your first review?
My first review.
Can you give us a hint? Who was on it with you?
What the fuck?
There may be a few people here in this room that were on it with me.
Oh, shit, fuck.
Maybe that's why I made this the question.
Oh, no.
What was that fucking anime called with the little golfer guy?
Oh, that is the one. It's the golf one. It's on Netflix. That's the golfing one.
You have a name for me, Emery. It's still on you.
Oh, okay.
Birdie Wing.
It was
No,
it wasn't
it wasn't
Birdie Wing. No,
yours.
it was the people who made the 7 Deadly Sins, but they did a golfing thing and it was a shonen thing.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
with that little boy, with the boy,
yeah, with the little boy
that got hit in the head.
Yeah, I love how we just are screaming "little boy" back and forth.
Little boy.
I got it. I buzzed.
Yeah, but Caroline's next.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so this is not Birdie Wing.
No.
It's something else.
Oh, yeah.
But I actually know it.
Seasons.
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead to Mitz. He's going to blow himself up if he doesn't say it.
Baka, it's Rising Impact.
Oh.
That's
It's
it.
not Rising Impact.
What?
Oh.
I mean, that is the show that you described. But that wasn't the first review.
My heart is. You know what? But I thought of it. I thought of it.
All right. We're gonna move on. So it was Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one.
Fuck was gonna remember that shit?
We really got on that golf train.
We did really get on.
You all just followed me into that pit of nothing. Jesus.
We're like golf.
Oh my god! Right.
Hole in one.
That anime was not that terrible. That anime was decent, by the way.
Little boys.
It was.
It was pretty
We
decent.
did an okay score. I think it was me, Mitz, and Caroline who were on this.
It was pretty
Yeah.
okay. I'm waiting for season 2.
No. is done.
Is that it? Is that the end?
That was the end, yeah. It's also the end of the show. Thank you, everyone. Emery and Mitz have tied and got 5 points each. Good job.
That was so hard.
I guess if anyone else wants to play, Otaku's the only one who hasn't played. So we gotta get him on. But before that...
Trap him. You can't know we're doing it.
You gotta put your trivia thing back up. They killed the cameras.
Well, we're going to commercial anyway. I can put it back up.
Alright.
I'll do it later. I'll do the trivia and get us out of here because we gotta move on with the show.
Thank you, Lady Emery. Are you gonna stick around to pass things, or
I
are
am
you
not.
leaving us? Well,
I am leaving you for now.
Thank you for joining us. You're sexy.
Thank you.
You're kind. You got that sweet ass. Have a great day.
Ditto, 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 ditto.
So for the in-show weekly
To the
trivia
grave,
question.
Emery.
Hey, Lady Emery, can you leave your camera on?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
For the in-show weekly trivia question, who won the first podcast Baka Trivia game? Find out when we come back.
Alright, all you crazy anime addicts out there. This is me, Tsugi, and I'm bringing you your anime news break, starting with a weird news story from a Japanese theme park, the Huisen Bosch Park, located in Nagasaki Prefecture, which is pretty famous for a lot of stuff. Mostly atmosphere more than attractions, but they're very famous for architecture. They're beautiful flowers, and they have some canals and stuff in there. Well, they are installing an immersive death game to be added to its offerings for you to check out. The collaboration with Alice in Borderlands, the Netflix series, is going to be having an event where participants will be faced with relentless and unescapable pressure as the games they play compel them to toy with and betray one another for 30-minute-long battles of wits while they wear a bomb collar that is strapped to each and every player's neck that apparently does not explode but will go off with a huge puff of smoke, letting you know that you are indeed dead in this game. So children under age 15 are prohibited from playing the death game Huisen Bosch Park. If you want to check it out, if you ever get to go to Japan, very cheap right now again, I'll tell you. You should go and check this out if you're a fan of the series. Next up, Fate just won't go away, and the Type Mooney fanboys are rolling in the streets because Fate Collide Illyr Prisma Finale, the TV series, is airing in 2027. So this was announced via the official website and a second teaser visual, which came out this past Monday. So it adapts Hiroshi Hiroyama's alternative spin-off manga. The first installment came out back in 2007. Second manga ran in the same magazine between April 2009 and March of 2012. So if you're a fan of Fate Prisma Ilya, you're going to be getting more of this coming out next year, so to keep your eyes peeled. Next up, it looks like there is a new Gundam show coming out, and the promo art is pretty cool. Kido Senshi Gundam RX. Wow. XARX0 is announced for 2027 as they cannot seem to create a title that is pronounceable. Studio Sunrise is going to be planning the series in collaboration with Studio Sola Animation with producer Bandai Namco Filmworks. So it takes place 3 revelations delivered by an autonomous interstellar object from a galaxy ushered in an age of unprecedented prosperity. And I'm not going to read the rest of this synopsis because it is unbelievable psycho-techno babble that no one cares about. But the promo art does look pretty sweet. If you're a fan of Gundam, you might want to check this out as it shows a Gundam sitting on top of Tokyo Skytree with a destroyed Tokyo in the background. Definitely some pretty bleak and cool promo art coming out of Gundam. Next up, well, Evangelion is creating the world's weirdest chicken sandwich. It looks like Neon Genesis Evangelion has long held the title for one of anime's most cerebral properties, of course, and now they are going to be one of the weirdest properties as well because KFC is doing a collaboration for a chicken sandwich with many purple food items, including purple buns. I assume sweet potato poppers, looks like text, too small. And some other purple-looking like tart sweets that look pretty delicious. The reality is that sweet potato is pretty yummy, and Japanese sweet potatoes sometimes are purple. So if you want to check out the KFC Evangelion collaboration that's sweeping across the internet, well, you can go to Japan yet again, as I say, and check it out and taste it for yourself. I'm sure it will be magnificent. This was Mitsugi, and this was your anime news break. And now it's time to get back to the podcast. So, you're at the grocery store. Options at the sushi counter were a little thin. Spicy tuna rolls will have to do. But you know what else is a little thin? Your patience. You were listening to your favorite podcasts, but now all you're listening to is this little robot lady yap at you.
Place your item in the bagging area.
If only you had the AAAPodcast's extra content, you wouldn't have even heard her talking to you over the sound of our hobby addicts, our hentai episodes, and our after parties. But now you're about to get arrested for assaulting Wally over here. Goddamn robot bitch. Little Billy's sitting at home about to go hungry while Mommy and Daddy are becoming somebody's new favorite down at the Slammer. Don't let little Billy go hungry. Head over to AAAPodcast.com/join our Patreon today and support the podcast. Again, that's AAAPodcast.com/join or Patreon.
Place your item in the bagging area.
Yeah, I'll put you in a bag.
The Anime Addicts Anonymous Podcast presents Kazuo vs. The Cat Bus.
What do you got for number one?
I have the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro. Shichikokoyama Hospital.
Okay.
That's where the cat bus goes.
Yeah, but like, what are the cat bus's combat abilities?
It has the most powerful headlights in history on its eyeballs. It could blind you drastically with its eyeballs.
That's the worst.
It can run on telephone wires. You know how nimble that is? That agility.
All right,
such
you know
agility,
what?
such grace. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Does the cat bus not have about 10 legs?
Does it have 10 legs? Yes, true.
Do cats have claws?
Yeah.
How many claws does a cat have on every paw?
Oh, I don't know. Like
It's 5.
5? Okay.
That is 50 razor sharp blades coming
But
at you.
look at it.
It's like a bowling ball covered in butcher knives. It's coming at your ass. Yeah, that cat bus is terrifying. And that son of a bitch is coming at you.
It does look terrifying.
It's literally screaming all the time. It would take you to the Shichikokoyama Hospital after it beats your ass.
It's gonna beat your ass and take you to the hospital.
Yeah.
And now, back to the podcast.
Can't play Raindrop Prelude. Chopin died 150 years ago, but our cameras are still messed up because we lost Emery's. Something's going on here. What is going on? Alright, let me try to fix these cameras.
It might be because I put my game back up and down.
No, I think you're good. Keep it how it is.
Okay. And Emery's here. She's just in the weird ghost void. Very creepy. Slight light flickers in this black room.
Nicely done.
Welcome back to the podcast. When we left you, we had a trivia question. Who won the podcast's Baka and Trivia game? Raggedy? Who was it?
It was Frigimon. Andrew won last time.
That would make sense. He's a trivia-minded fellow, too. He likes to run the game shows.
Here's a trivia question. How long will Pancake continue to be on the podcast today before my son loses his shit? He's laying on the floor behind me.
My over-under is already destroyed.
Oh, yeah?
Far longer than
Dude, I tell everybody, Shrimper is a really good baby. He just likes to vibe out.
He likes to have a tits in his mouth, so as long as he can have that.
To be fair,
Come on, Caroline.
He napped for
Caroline's
a while.
so strong now. She's so tough. Caroline
can't bother me like you used to, Mitsugi.
I used to blow Caroline out of her seat with stuff I'd say. Now she's just like, whatever.
I've heard it all before.
I know. All right. Time for trivia. Or wait, not trivia. Time for mailbag.
It's time for an almighty anime mailbag. Anime.
Mailbag. All right. If you want to submit a mailbag, AAAPodcast.com/mailbag. And while you're there, submit some hentai mailbags too, because I did that. I did them on the last hentai episode, and chef's kiss. Delicious. Who wants to read the mailbag?
I can read it.
Read.
Oh, let's let Caroline do it because you're sitting too far away. You're too blind.
I can see it.
No,
Okay.
let her pick up the
fine.
challenge.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
From Cade. Hi, or hey AAA. Is there a show that you know deep down is not good, but you love it anyways? Of all the host answers, which is the lowest rated on Mal? Thanks for making the show. Cheers.
Oh, it's so
Right,
easy.
you read that pretty well.
Well, yeah, kind of.
I love Gurazeni. I've seen the whole thing like 5 times.
I fucking can't stand that show anymore.
Okay. That show is
what's the rating on Mal?
pretty... For an anime that really is... 6.4.
Wow.
And season 2 is a 6.74.
It's not my fault. Y'all hate bad. That y'all hate good shit. It's just Moneyball starring Brad Pitt. I mean, come on. All right. Who else?
I can go. I have 2 actually because they're both pretty similar. It's Baki. I love Baki. It's dumb. Every time a new season starts, I'm like, why am I still watching this? And then a few episodes are in the tank, and I'm like, all right, this is it. I'm in for the long haul. Record of Ragnarok, same thing. They're just stupid, dumb fun. They're probably pretty low.
6.8.
Oh, sorry.
6.8 for Record of Ragnarok, and Baki is at a 7.3.
Nice.
Yeah, I put down Migi and Dally because everybody not everybody, but like most people when talking about the show just couldn't get past like the weird and uncomfortableness of the show, which is absolutely valid. But for some reason, I really liked it. Yeah, it has. I'm actually surprised it has the highest rating out of the shows we just talked about.
It's not too bad.
7.68 on Mal. So I guess some people do appreciate it more than I thought.
Yeah, shit, that's not even a bad score. I mean,
yeah.
Dang. Okay. All right. Well, that was a fun mailbag. Oh, Pancake, you didn't answer. What's your favorite anime that sucks?
I don't like bad anime.
She doesn't like impeccable taste.
My shit don't stank.
I like MD Geist. That's pretty bad. We haven't watched that yet. Let's see, MD Geist. Let's look it up. Let's just do it for fun. MD Geist for the people at home. 5.4. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
The most dangerous score.
Yeah. Dangerous.
And
All
MD
5
Geist
points
2.
are for the song. That's it. All 5 points for the song.
And the mech designs. I mean, yeah, his look at his fucking helmet. It looks amazing. What the fuck? And then the sequel, MD Geist Death Force 5.1. There you go.
I guess.
Ooh.
I no. Don't have.
Are you going to admit to something?
Nope. I don't like bad shows. Sorry.
All right. Is it time for impressions?
I believe so.
Believe it.
Today, we're going to be doing impressions.
Impression time! Believe it!
All right. So we're going to be doing impressions today. Every season, we select about 20 anime to do impressions on, which means we watch the first few episodes, and we come on here and we tell you if we like them or not. Basically, we will pick 6 of the 20, and then from the 14 that fit, well, from pretty much everything that left in the season, which is like 75 more or something, the listeners, will pick 3. So you'll get 3 listener choice picks and 6 picks from us, which round out up to 9 total, and then we do reviews. the season just started, so we don't have anything passed yet. So today we have 7 anime for you, and I'm going to put them up on the screen, and we're going to pass or fail these. Starting with Ghost in the Shell, which is highlighted in red. I'm guessing that means it's Raggedy's pick.
The Gits. This was my top pick, I believe. This was, so for anyone who's been living under a rock and doesn't know Ghost in the Shell, it's about, Major Kusanagi in the future of 2029 doing, cyborg police type stuff. This was a manga from the 80s to 90s, then was a movie when did the first movie come out? 1990 something? Long time ago. This is now a remake. The difference being this is done by Science Saru and is much closer to the original manga. So it looks more like the original manga. It looks more like, a classic late 80s, early 90s anime, but polished up, obviously, because it's being done also by Science Saru, who are putting out a lot of good stuff recently. So the reason this was top of my list is that I've never seen Ghost in the Shell. I watched the movie way back when Blockbuster was still a thing, and you could accidentally buy a movie that was not age appropriate when you were like 6 or 7, because your parents just thought it was another cartoon. So I don't remember much about it, even though I've technically seen it. So this was a chance to actually watch it. That's why it was so high up on my list. And I like it. I like it a lot. I think it looks great. I think it moves great. I am completely down with the technobabble nonsense because I think it's actually not that hard to follow. I don't have that much following it. I don't know what to say. It seems pretty straightforward to me. I think it's great. I think it's one of the top shows of the season. I think it would be foolish to fail a show that is, doing so well, being watched by so many people, and it just looks this good. So this is an easy pass for me, even though I'm sure I'm gonna get yelled at because it's a remake and no one likes remakes.
Well, I watched a bit of Standalone Complex for Anime Club, and that's like my main experience with Ghost in the Shell. Unfortunately, even though Standalone Complex is like goated as like, oh, it's one of the best Ghost in the Shell properties, I could not get into it. As you say, like, oh, the technobabble's not that bad. I don't know the lore behind this world. It's so hard to keep up with what these different devices do, how they all work, and also with this remake, this new show, it's different. It's like the backstory of how this all works is kind of different from how it's shown in Standalone Complex. I don't know why the Major is she like some sort of vigilante at first and just doing whatever the heck she wants, and then she's brought into like the police, but like how does she already have like a crew? How are they already doing all this stuff? What backing did they have before this? How did she get a hit request on that guy in the first episode? I don't really get it. And also her personality is different from Standalone Complex. It's just, again, try as I might, I cannot get into Ghost in the Shell.
Wow, you sound like somebody else in this room.
So I think that the unpopular opinion, I think the cyberpunk, like, yep. He's gonna have to vacate.
Does he agree or does he disagree?
I don't know. Well, we can't have him doing that for the next hour, fortunately. So
he just wants to participate.
Yeah.
He wants his voice to be heard.
Yeah, I don't know that the people listening want to hear it.
He's like, pass it, Daddy, pass it.
So I think that the cyberpunk, what is human, hacking my ghost, putting on prosthetic stuff is so just rote and overdone and so boring at this point. Like, I get that it's a remake, and so I'm not supposed to care because it's going back to like the 80s or whatever it's doing. But like, I watched Blade Runner on an airplane the other day for the first time in 30 years, and I was so damn bored during that movie. Like, unbelievably boring movie, and I just don't care about these themes. Cyberpunk 2077 didn't really care. And I don't really get, like, I guess maybe I haven't read the manga, obviously, because I don't read manga, but I guess that, like, this is closer to the manga in tone, but it's a very jarring change from having 8 production IG shows of Ghost in the Shell where it's very serious, and now we have like the Major having like weird like lesbian sex scene like themes going on and shit. What the fuck was that in episode 2?
Are you actually complaining about lesbian sex scenes in my anime after that rant you gave about Mushoku Tensei?
It's not that it's
all
not
the, of all the complaints.
It's not that I'm mad that it's inappropriate. I'm mad that it just doesn't fit the tone of the show. Like,
well, it fits the tone of this show.
I guess that's my problem with it, fitting the tone of the show. I'm not used to Ghost in the Shell being so Saturday morning
so
cartoon.
Silly. Yeah.
I'm used to,
it feels like it's trying to be more like Bubblegum Crisis.
Yes.
But it's not, frankly, as good.
Well, Mitz didn't tell me what he was putting on last night when we were watching it, and I wasn't able to pinpoint what it was until they said Major Kusakabe.
No, actually, I had to tell you.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, it is Ghost in the Shell. This is not what I'm used to.
Yeah, I just, it's pretty, like, if people go back and watch, like, Bubblegum Crisis from the 80s, like, this just isn't nearly as good. I don't want to go on and on about it. I'm just not interested in this, so I'm not going to pass it. I guess
I'm not gonna pass it either. It's just not for not because I don't think it's good for certain people. It's just I'm not into Ghost in the Shell. I will say it looks pretty good. It looks great.
The animation looks good.
90% chance coming back.
I'm not passing it either.
Sorry.
Shall not pass.
Savage. We just don't.
In a weaker season, maybe it would have.
There are no sacred cows. You know what I'm saying? So. All right, what's next?
Baka Torch.
You want to take this one, Mitz?
Did I pick Black Torch? Pretty surprised.
Well, we are doing. There are things on this list that we haven't. Oh yeah, I guess this was Raggedy's. Sorry, I just didn't want Raggedy talking the whole time.
I didn't watch this one, so I'll abstain.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Black Torch. What the fuck was this even about? A kid named Azuma is hanging out.
Oh, I did watch an episode of this.
And he can speak with animals, and he's getting into a fight with some kids. This is like the first episode. He's getting into some fights with some kids, and there's some animals like a crow and a cat that he can talk to. And he saves this cat's life. It's in this forest, and it turns out to be some kind of a god. What the Rago and Rago and Rago gets hunted by another Mononoke demonic spirit that shows up right at his residence, and Rago is also a Mononoke, and the Mononoke immediately kills Jiro, even though he comes off as being very powerful, and Rago fuses his body with Jiro to save his life, and then powers him up, and thus Shonen Power anime begins, I guess. So that's pretty much what happens at the beginning of the anime. Do you have anything to add? Because I don't know a lot about this.
Well, you have the one female character whose whole character summary is that, yeah, I'm a girl, but I'm also going to be the new head of my clan. I don't have any time for misogynistic assholes. I am going to put them in their place. Don't think low of me just because I'm a girl. But most of the time she's on screen, it is not her face that they are showing. It is her boobs and butt. It is 99% of the time her boobs and butt. So what is this anime trying to say?
Whoa. There's also thigh shots.
Oh, yeah, the
we
bulging
do like
thighs.
we do like some
of her knee-high socks.
No. It's Zettai the Oiki. Okay? Zettai Ryoiki, the absolute zone, where that just delightful, just peachy little skin just pops up from your socks, so all the weeaboos can go, oh my god, my waifu.
Yeah,
it goes bad.
I don't know if you guys watched the dub, but this shit was terrible. I was like,
I watched
wow.
the dub and it was terrible.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, they're making it so colloquial, even in the sub translations. It's just so off-putting.
It's so off. I felt like I was watching a 4Kids show.
It was very bad. This is, I mean, I put this on my list as like an obligatory, let's see what the new hot shonen is going to be about. And similar to like Togen Anki last year that just ripped off, what was it? The Blue Exorcist and Dead Man Wonderland. This is now just ripping off Chainsaw Man and Bleach and JJK.
And Jujutsu Kaisen.
You can see all three just mashed up together down to the small little cute animal creature that becomes the heart to save the boy so he can then get superpowers.
Yeah, the only thing hot about this anime or new shonen is the name having Torch in it. This is a fail.
I mean, fail. Okay. Overall I didn't really mind the first couple episodes, mostly because I thought Rago was very funny. I liked the cat. But the main character is so grating because he's just like Mendokse Taku kind of. It's just over and over and over and over again. Like, come up with some new things to say. I could not get into this guy. So, yeah, can't pass it.
Are we sweeping it? Sweeping it?
Sweeping it.
Boo! Boo! Boo!
On to my third one of the day, which I don't know if it's going to end much better.
Oh no, Rags. Are you just like a big pile of poop this season? Like, what's going on, buddy?
I would argue that you guys don't have much taste when it comes to gits. Anyway, Saga of Tanya the Evil. This was low on my list, in my defense, but it was still on my list because I did enjoy the first season, which came out 9 years ago, and I did enjoy the movie that came out sometime after that. And I am currently enjoying this season that picks up literally right where the movie left off, which, if you didn't watch the movie, it's not that hard to put the pieces together from season 1. I would recommend watching the movie, though, or at least looking up the synopsis.
Yeah, the movie came out in 2019.
Yeah, 2019. That sounds right. It still looks good. I enjoy this very much. That being said, I'm actually going to fail this. And the reason I'm going to fail this is that there's really not much more to say. It's enjoyable. If you like the first season, you're going to like the second season. There's just not much to talk about other than me saying I like it and I think it's good. So it's not worth a review, in my opinion. So I'm going to fail it, not because it's poopy, but because I don't think we need to talk about it.
Yeah, I actually only just recently watched the first season of Tanya for Anime Club because it was like one of those things where like, okay, upcoming season, sequels are coming out, let's watch one of the original seasons, and this was it. So I was glad I actually managed to catch up for this impression anyway. So I watched the first season, I watched the movie. Yeah, I'm really into Tanya. It's pretty an interesting show. I think similarly that if we were to review the second season, it's probably just going to be, generally liked, but nothing all that interesting to talk about for review. I will say I do not like Mary. I think she sucks. She's like a terrible soldier. Just so bad. Does not like to follow direction at all, so she's kind of annoying to watch. But, yeah, I think I'll probably continue it. But in terms of doing a review, I'm pretty meh about it.
Yeah, they're a little on the nose with the name Mary Sue for the Mary Sue character. But what are you going to do?
Was that 2 fails?
That was 2 fails.
Yeah, I mean, Pancake hasn't even seen this.
I didn't watch that one.
I mean, honestly, this anime's fine. I think the presentation of it is excellent. I mean, it looks great.
Yeah.
I really wish they'd spend more time on the combat scenes. Like, I want to see more of Tanya, whatever the fuck her name is, diving through clouds and blowing up tanks and having dogfights and stuff like that. At the same time, when they do that, what is that anime called where like the little girls have like the jetpack shoes and they fly around? It's like more moe. It's not Azure Lane. It's shit.
No idea.
Anime with little animal girls flying around air dog fights. Wow. Where's my fucking AI answering the question? It's not Last Exile. Come on, chat. Or what's the chat saying? Help me out. There's an anime where like little animal girls like fly around and have dogfight scenes and shit, and they They're moe as fuck. It kind of reminds me of that, the way that they portray the combat in this. But really more of this anime is just like, oh, military strategy, Tanya looking really fucking pissed all the time. And I don't actually dislike this show, so I'll be the good guy. I'll say pass. Just because I know it's...
pass because you know it's not going to.
Yeah, of course. Come on, someone
it's
has
one of
to...
the things where I don't think any of us will be particularly upset if it gets listener's choice, but we're not going to go ahead and just say, yeah, pass it, so we can just kind of say the same stuff over and over again.
Because, again, I feel like this season has a lot of good stuff that would be far more interesting to review.
The problem with this anime is that so much time has passed, and it's picking up the story right off like where it left off, and I didn't watch the movie. So, I mean, I just don't...
kind of intrinsic to this.
I just don't remember what the hell is going on. I remember Tanya. That's about it, but I don't remember much of what's happening. So it's very hard to kind of like jump in and get re-involved after so much time has passed. You're going to have to take it out. It's going to take me 2 hours to edit this. Okay. Yeah, he's got to leave.
Bye, baby.
Do you want to move on to...
Hold on, I got to make a note. This is time I really don't have to edit. He did good for a while.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks.
Now he wants his opinion to be heard.
All right. Yeah, so I think this is a fail too. I think honestly, if the last season had come out like recently, it would have been a lot easier to pass it because we would remember, we'd be more invested if it had come out in like the winter, but it didn't. So literally 10 years have passed. People are like entirely different human beings. And as the Anime World Order podcast, shout out to you know, wow.
He does not want to leave the show.
He misses you. Very sad. Yeah, I mean, like you can just look at the members to see it was 1 million members back in whatever year 2017, and then now it's still a lot. It's 245,000, but it's dropped off by 75% in now membership.
So as the Anime World Order podcast, shout out to Gerald and crew, used to say, is that the anime life cycle is like 3 to 5 years. Most people don't make it watching anime for more than 3 to 5 years. So, and it's probably even shorter than that because everyone's attention spans have shrunk dramatically because of TikTok and shit. So probably most people that watched Tanya the first time aren't even around anymore. So it's like, so I wonder why they do this. Like they must know how long people watch anime for, and it's stupid. It's like trying to sell baby clothes to somebody whose baby's 12 years old. Like it's just not going to work. So I
wonder if that life cycle is longer in Japan then. Right?
It maybe.
It's global entertainment at this point, but their primary focus is going to be Japan. So maybe that cycle is just longer there.
I mean,
maybe it also helps that like they had the Isekai Quartet thing, or more recently.
I get what you're saying, and you're probably right. I think that Japan would be stupid to focus on Japan. I didn't used to say this. I used to say like what we think doesn't matter. But now if you look it up, like Japan's only like 20% of the global market for anime or something. So they really need to like be focusing more globally. And yeah, anyway. So I don't think this is terrible. I could watch it, so I'll pass just because you guys failed it already. But yeah, ultimately this one's probably coming back as well.
And I wouldn't mind that.
I'm too old for this shit.
Opie, I think I'm getting too old for this stuff.
I'm too old for this shit.
I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old for this shit.
Will you follow me again?
I'm getting too old for this shit.
All right, now it's my turn to scream and bitch. So the next anime on the deck is Yanni Neko, otherwise known as Chain Smoking Cat, which is a pretty good title, but doesn't translate. Yanni, I'm pretty sure means tobacco, so it's more like tobacco cat. But
and her name's Yanni.
Wow, it's pretty on the nose, isn't it? So, not a very good score on my anime list. It's about a cat girl with a really bad smoking habit and a comedic style that is something close to panty and stocking, like I would say. I've watched 3 episodes of this, and I've seen some pretty fucking bizarre shit go down, including shit.
A lot.
But my pitch for this anime is the same pitch I gave for Rooster Fighter, which was fucking awesome. This anime isn't necessarily the same thing we get every season. So I think it's pretty funny. And is there a lot of like substance to it? Not really. But I think that it is bringing something that we don't normally see. And so I'd rather enjoy watching it. And the humor is very juvenile, which is very up my alley. So that's the pitch, but really it's about this cat girl who just can't stop smoking, and her next door neighbor who does heroin and all this other shit, and the perverted landlord. And I don't know where this is going. Probably not anywhere too serious. Doesn't have an episode count on my anime list, but ultimately pretty fucking bizarre. So what do you guys think?
So, Mitz, I would like to take a quick time machine trip to a previous episode we did when we were looking forward to future seasons, and we were picking out shows for each other that we think each other would be most interested to see. And I believe you put on the top of your list for yourself that you were interested in getting into Black Torch. I did not put that on my list for you. I put down Chainsmoker Cat. And you were like,
interesting.
No, I don't want to watch this gross girl doing gross things in her gross apartment. Does not seem interesting. But yet here we are. You did not like Black Torch, and yet you are into Chainsmoker Cat, as I predicted.
I just don't think I would. I just don't think I would hit it, honestly.
And that's what you were basing it on.
Well, so first of all, Raggedy Doctor was all like, Black Torch is going to be so fucking cool. And so I was like, okay, Raggedy knows something. So, yes, you did say that. And so I was like, I'm all pumped up about Black Torch. This is going to be the new hotness. And then Chainsmoking Cat, the trailer, she's basically like, I don't know, like a really disgusting character. I mean, when you get down to it. There's even a scene in episode 3 where she spits on top of the landlord's head from the second floor, and he talks about how it smells like death, like smelled like cigarettes and like puke and all this. Who's gonna kiss someone whose mouth smells like they just had a dead animal inside it? Like, she's just gross. And so I'm like, there's lots of cat girls in the world that to pick from, and so, but I didn't know that it was so funny. So basically, yeah. Although the landlord sure wants to hit it.
Yeah, that was
He definitely does.
Yeah, I watched like an episode of it. It's as you described, but I can't, in good health, pass the show.
Come on. Raggedy?
This show it's vile. It's disgusting. It's gross. It is pitch black comedy. It is is like Vanta Black comedy. That's how dark the comedy gets. And the thing is, my biggest problem was something like, I did impressions for Rooster Fighter and Nuki Tashi as well, and I remember similar pitches. And my problem with both of those shows is that there really is not much to them. It's just kind of the upfront gross out, and then that's it. You're done with it in like an episode or two. The joke's been kind of spelt out. That said, in addition to how disgusting this show is, there is also a very fascinating look at addiction, poverty, even racism. So while it may not be, that deep as far as like a narrative, there's more going on here. Enough for me to say that, you know what? We should talk about this show. I'm going to pass Yanni Neko.
Oh my God.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on.
I'm not saying it's good. I think it warrants being talked about.
Did we just fail Tanya the Evil and Ghost in the Shell and then pass the cigarette smoking cat show?
Excuse me, you failed Ghost in the Shell. Just to be clear. Okay. I did pass Yanni Neko. I will put my name on that. I'm happy to, because I think it does warrant a discussion. It is an interesting show. I
mean, come on. There's a scene where she's undressing, and the landlord sees her undressing. So he goes back to his apartment and beats off to her, thinking about it. And then she's like taking a huge shit in the toilet backwards on the like how you're not supposed to. How I see diagrammed in Japanese restrooms all the time. I always think nobody would ever shit in a toilet like that until fucking Yanni does it, and they show all of her shit coming out.
There's always a reason for the signs. The signs exist for a reason.
Wow, I cannot believe that just happened, because when I was pitching that, I was just like, spitting into the wind. I was like, this is going to amount to nothing, but then you totally redeem yourself, Raggedy.
I was planning on passing this from the first episode because I do think it's interesting.
All right. Next up, The World is Dancing.
Yeah. Now it's my turn to be sad again because I think all of my shows are gonna fail. All right, World is Dancing. This is a look back to when the start of the world's oldest theater performing art. It is done by Cygames, and here's the thing. This show genuinely is a very good show. It looks great. Cygames, no surprise, putting that unlimited horse girl money to work as usual. It looks fantastic. They get really experimental. The storytelling is deep. There is a lot going on, both narratively and subtext, to the point where I can't even follow it sometimes because it's a little too deep, but it makes me want to learn more, which I always appreciate. The lead character is a little bit of a dip, but he's also starting as a small kid, and the whole point is we're going to watch him grow up and evolve. So I'm okay with that part of it. That's my only real criticism is that, and that, yeah, maybe it's a little hard. It is definitely hard to follow because there is context that they just don't give you. You have to either know it beforehand or seek it out on your own. But this is a thought-provoking, beautiful work. This is for like the people in the weeds, those who know game, those who know ball will watch this show.
Game recognized game.
So I'm gonna pass it, fully expecting it to disappear from discourse because it is not the most talked about show. But I'm gonna pass it.
Well, let's just talk a little more about like what it's about because you were very vague with what it was about. So main character. Is it Oniyasha, I believe. Yeah, Oniyasha. He's like 11, and he's the son of a famous actor, basically, in this acting troupe. And it's in the middle of great conflict, like in the 1300s. So he's like being looked at as the future of this acting troupe, but he does not really like acting, and he doesn't really understand it. He doesn't really see what's so good about it. Or the acting, or the dancing, or is it just like a combination of both?
It's all of it, because no theater is storytelling, music, dancing, and there's something else in there that is a combination of like multiple things to make a theatrical art.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was a girl. He looks very much like a girl. I suppose
he looks like the elusive samurai.
That's absolutely, and especially with how he's dressed. Which I was actually like a little confused, like why he was dressed so opulently when everybody else kind of dresses normally, and he was like being referred to as, kind of like a sir, like a young lord, but he's just the son of this actor. I don't really, and his dad is not really dressed very opulently, so I'm not really sure why this is all.
I think that's part of the whole, like, there's symbolism that's baked into like these choices that we just don't understand. We don't have the cultural context to get it. It's probably related to who he becomes. 'Cause he's a real figure of history, so it's probably related to who he becomes in the future.
He becomes one of the most prominent members of like acting theater history of Japan. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And so one day he comes across a woman in like squalor. She's like a sex worker.
He comes across Yanni Neko, basically.
But yeah, she's like just dancing alone in her home, and it's actually frightening. Like the dancing that she's putting on is so like filled with emotional turmoil that she's just putting it all in her dance. And this is what he sees as being good. But the animation is just so crazy looking. It's so, it's really cool. And so that's when he discovers, like, this is what good dancing is. And that kind of puts him on the path to discover what he can do with his own dancing. And so, I definitely did not expect what was given, especially with the animation and how dark it actually is, because it looks so bright and colorful and it's about dancing. But no, it's about people dying in midst of, this acting troupe trying to put on a show for the shogun.
Yeah, the whole thing is the birth of No was the main patron was Ashikaga Yoshimitsu, who was looking for a way to try to use art to help unify Japan culturally, and that's what this whole story is going to be about.
Yeah, I was impressed. I would pass this show.
Wow.
Let's go!
What do you think, Vince?
Two stunners back to back.
You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
I was bored. So,
yeah,
I was bored. There was a time in my life when I was into this artsy stuff. Like, I thought Rakugo Shinju was good, 14 years ago or whatever that was. And, there's some other shows in the past that that are kind of more in the artistic vein, but, yeah, now I'm just bored. Yeah, I think the busier I get in my daily life, which is just, I'm at the busiest point in my whole life right now for sure. I just want to get in bed and watch Cat
Yanni Neko
smoke cigarettes and I don't want to have to think very much when I'm laying in my bed watching stuff. I just want to fall asleep. So, but it's not that it was bad. I thought the section where is it a he or she? It looks like a girl, but I guess it's a boy. I don't know.
The main character's a boy.
Ashikaga or whatever, fucking Princess Mononoke name, is walks in on someone doing dancing in the woods, and it was very nicely animated the way they did that. The stylization choices were very beautiful. It kind of reminded me of calligraphy the way they did it. I think it was intentional like that. But in the end, I was bored. But okay, no worries. So it's passing. It's all good. I'm not mad about it.
I will say that, with some of the animation, I was thinking to myself, how anime, we can't do horror very well. If they just use this type of animation, it could be, you could turn this show into something very frightening. Some of the faces in this show are kind of frightening.
All right. Who picked the Elusive Samurai Season 2?
I didn't even watch it, so.
I don't, it might have been Otaku. Maybe?
I don't, let's see.
It
was
me.
Otaku.
So, okay, let me make an attempt at this. I don't think I can do it, though. So, Cloverworks, very good studio, is animating the sequel of The Elusive Samurai, which came out the first season towards the end of 2024. So, much more timely second season than some of the other shows we've been talking about. But unfortunately, I haven't watched the first season of this, I don't think. And so, it's very difficult for me to kind of understand what the fuck's going on. And I will say it's about, what is this even about?
So this is about the similar period of time as The World is Dancing, maybe 50 years beforehand, when when the previous shogun was overthrown. The elusive samurai is the son of the previous shogun who is trying to get back into power, but his whole deal is that he doesn't fight people. He's just very good at escaping. I mean, I was on the season 1 review. I gave it a okay score because it looks like the biggest thing about it is the animation is pretty good. The characters are kind of all over the place, especially the priest. The priest character is very annoying. This season, similarly to Tanya, picks up right where season 1 left off. It still looks good. The characters are still kind of what they are. My biggest issue with this is that it's similar to, again, with Tanya. There's not much to add. And I've watched the 2 episodes that are out. Nothing really has changed too much from what the previous season had shown us. So, it's like a control paste on the comments from the season 1 review. So I don't think it necessarily needs to be passed. The funniest thing, though, is that The World is Dancing actually spoils the ending of Elusive Samurai, because if you pay enough attention to the names, you realize that the villain of Elusive Samurai, his last name is Ashikaga, and the shogun in The World is Dancing is named Ashikaga, a.k.a. he's probably going to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a few episodes of The Elusive Samurai, and I was like, nah, it's not for me. So I didn't even want to, I don't think I passed it when it came up for impressions. And I wasn't on for the review, so I was like, I have way too many things to watch right now. I cannot waste my time with watching an episode of a season 2 of a season 1 I did not finish.
I also was not interested really. I mean, the whole half of the first episode was about them trying to find like a watermelon or something. I was like, what the fuck are we even doing?
They were looking for a fish, which was supposed to be a clever way to do military tactics and figure out routes and blah, 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 blah.
Okay,
it's like
whatever.
Clever, but whatever.
Yeah, the whole like Tokugawa period, type of stuff is just Warring States period of Japan. Like, it's very interesting to read about and to like watch documentaries about it, but the anime, they just don't land usually with me. So I'm also not really interested in this. So, and I wasn't right off the bat. So, fail drop. Let me see.
You don't like eating dog shit?
There you go. Dog shit.
All right, and lastly on the list today, we have Jaduger, A Witch's Life in Mongol. This was my pick, and there's a lot going on in this show just in the first couple episodes. Basically what happens is this young girl named Satara, she is a slave and her mother just died, so she gets bought by she is given to a scholar family so she can be educated and therefore her value can be raised for a time when she is eventually sold. But in the many years that she is with this family, they actually like kind of treat her as part of the family, even though she is technically a slave. She learns a lot. She falls in love with the son of the family. They all kind of go their separate ways, though. There is a nomad army coming through. They sack her village. They take her into their tribe that are moving back into their homelands. But everybody she knows and loves dead. Like her, the family that she was slaved to, all dead. Very sad. So she gets taken into the Mongol royal family so she can help explain this book that is part of the reason why her family is dead to the wife of the Khan, I think. There's a lot of players here. And so her goal is to steal back the book and to escape. And that's, as far as I know, the plot so far. There's a lot going on here. It looks very unique. It looks good. Me personally, I feel like the hands are just so large. They look like they're all wearing gloves. So that kind of takes me out a little bit. But it's a very interesting looking show. And it's based in Persia. So that's also a very interesting location for an anime in the 13th century. Another long ago. There's a lot of these this season. A lot of long ago placed timelines. Yeah, it's very interesting and unique, and I think it's well worth passing.
I also think it's worth passing. I think it's very interesting. I love the art style. I love how it's told. I will say that having read an exhausting number of books about ancient China and that region in college, there's no freaking chance on earth this girl can do all the stuff she can do at age 13. It used to take.
It's not China though.
I mean Mongolia, like.
But they were in Persia.
Yeah, she's Persian. Very different.
Okay, I still don't really buy it. She's 13 years old in the 1200s. Like, she's not reading whole texts, but it's fine. Back then, like in that era, like almost nobody was literate, and then if they were, it would take 20-30 years to even like be able to read and to have a competent level of like that kind of stuff. But I'm not need to get into it. I just think it's silly. Yeah. It's the same way I think it's silly that like Mao can do everything, but when realistically, like people just weren't that well educated. But the anime is very bleak. I'm kind of wondering where the witch aspect of it comes from. It's probably going to be mad long. I expect this to be long. How long is the manga?
I hate that they don't tell you how long these shows are going to be. I imagine it's probably going to be 2 core.
Yeah, it's moving so slowly. I kind of get the feeling it's going to be very long. We'll see. I think it's probably. And yet,
one detractor. Sorry, finish your thought.
I think it has the strongest narrative of the 7 shows we've been talking about. So, by far.
I was going to say,
so it's
even though you think it's going kind of slowly, I actually think one of my main kind of gripes with the first episode, I thought it was going too fast. Because here she is, like 6 years old or something like that. She gets brought into this new family. her first instinct is to run away, of course. And then they kind of convince her to stay, to learn that wisdom is power. And all of a sudden, she is very into the idea of learning. And I'm like, I feel like some more time needs to pass before she is, resigning herself to be, to stay there just to learn so she can be sold off again. I also thought it was really frustrating how the family was like, kind of talking down to her in the fact that she is a little girl whose mother just died, who was taken away from the place the only place that she is known. And they expect her to be like all cool with the fact that she is now sold off again and being forced to do something that she doesn't want to.
Yeah, this has 6 volumes of a manga and is ongoing, so I expect it to not be a quick anime. As of right now, this is looking like an anime of the year contender. It looks amazing. The story's pretty interesting. It's told very well. It's very well written. Easy pass. Easiest pass of the day.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Before we wrap it up, I'll say I was very interested in a couple more things that I thought were just stupid. And by the way, I did say I was going too slow, but I think what I really mean is the anime is dense, and so there's a lot to say, and so like it's going to take them like 6-8 episodes to even get to the point. Like she's going to end up at like some court, and she's going to try to overthrow it from like behind the scenes. But like she's not even there. She's still walking. We're on episode 4. She's still walking around in like the dirt. Anyway, but so this like scholar. So this scholarly family is like, they're so smart, but they think that like hiding a trap door under a rug almost in plain sight in the middle of their tiny house is a good place to hide anything. I was like, of course they were going to find that. Like what? Anybody would have found it. So I thought that was pretty stupid. Also like it's going to have holes in like the believability of it, but like, so I'm supposed to believe that this group of people, none of which can read this book, know that the book exists from 6 months of walking away. And they're looking for a book that they just happen to find underground in a trap door when no one even can read the book. Yeah, like it's fucking impossible. Like not impossible. Probably the books didn't even exist back then. Like if you had a book, it was probably a miracle. So I'm looking at this book and it's like bound with a spine. Like that process may not even have existed, and then you're gonna find it and you can't even read. Like, come on. Really,
I think the implication is that the town that they, because it's the Mongols, they're conquering and pillaging. It's what they do. The town that they sacked before that was the one where the boy from the family was at, in the City of Scholars. So the presumption would be that's how they learned about it.
Okay, I'm wrong. So the Tang Dynasty began to bind books in the year 600 to 900. But I still think it's pretty unrealistic that they found it.
Yeah, I also thought that too. I'm like, what are the odds that they just randomly come across this house and they randomly
Am I talking
go into
to myself? Well,
but no, I do think that like they must have, if this family is so well renowned, they probably like, okay, this is their home. They probably have something like this.
When you were speaking, I was typing, and I can't do 2 things at once. So
it's just they had previously attacked the town that the son was at. That's the whole implication, is that he's dead. He's probably not dead, but that's the implication, is that he's dead.
No, I think he's dead.
You think he's dead? I mean, he could be. This show.
I mean, at the very least, they already stated that they will know, like he, the boy, and Satara will never see each other again. They've already said that.
And I think that phrasing implies that he's going to be alive doing stuff elsewhere.
I mean, it's possible, but one thing that is confusing about this listing on Mal is that the synopsis does not mention the main character, Satara, because they mention a woman named Fatima, and even in the character listing, like below that, they list Satara as the main character here. But in the, it's just, she does take up the name Fatima after like a few episodes, but I was so confused starting this show, and I was reading the synopsis, I'm like, huh? Who are we talking about here? But then again, in the character list, Muhammad, the boy, is listed as supporting, so he must be making a comeback at some point.
I would. Well, I mean, Fatima is also listed as supporting, and she's dead. So
yeah, but he's like second listed.
Yeah. I get it. I get you.
All right, as I mark
it's a good
off,
show. Good stuff.
It's really good. Pretty much anybody should be watching this. This is another one of those shows that isn't the same as everything else. It's in the same sense that like Yanni Neko is not the same as everything else, but this actually has a strong narrative, so this is definitely going to be an Anime of the Year contender. But it won't win because it's not shonen. So anyway, but that's the end of that's our show for today. We've passed 3 anime. Yanni Neko, which was shocking. The World is Dancing, which was a toss-up, and A Witch's Life and Mongol, which was a shoo-in. Like that was an obvious.
Yeah,
it's like definitely gonna pass. So next week on the podcast, let me see here. Let me pull it up. So much more to do on impressions. So we've got next week's going to be You and I Are Polar Opposites season 2. Goodbye Laura. Clevatest season 2. The Villager of level 999. Mabius Dust. What the fuck? It sounds like an old video game. Though I Am an Inept Villainous something. And the Insipid Prince's Furtive Grasp. What the hell kind of a name is that? What the hell does furtive mean? I don't even know what that means. Anyway, any comments?
Nope. I'll be on next week with, I believe, Andrew or Otaku, or it's just going to be the 2 of us. So, unfortunately, there are some season 2s in there I have not seen season 1 of, so I don't know how good of a discussion that's going to be. But we will figure it out.
We had some... It was nice to hear from Pancake and Emery today. I enjoyed having them on the show, so shout out to them. Raggedy? What do you have to say for yourself?
If you want more trivia, tell me in the Discord.
All right. And with that, we'll see you next week on the podcast. Everybody who's watching, thank you and take care. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you guys.
Bye.